In an instant, it felt as if I'd been struck by lightning. My whole body stiffened and collapsed onto the hospital bed. Tears flowed from the corners of my eyes, and I lost all sensation of pain. Even during the dressing change, for 5 years of marriage, he had abandoned me and our home countless times for Rachel Palmer. My thoughts drifted back to that stormy night. When I returned home from work, the sky suddenly opened up with pouring rain. I opened the front door, soaked to the bone, only to find he wasn't home. I felt a strange unease. I called and messaged him, but there was no response. Just as I was becoming frantic with worry, he finally pushed open the door. The moment I saw him, I understood. The lingering scent of women's perfume on his clothes, his hair a disheveled mess. Why are you only coming home now? Why didn't you answer when I called? Faced with my questioning and reproach, he merely said flatly, "Rachel's back." Then he turned and went into the study, ignoring me completely. This sort of thing happened many times after that. No matter how busy or late it was, he would drop everything to be with her at a single phone call. At first, I asked questions and made a fuss. Every time I tried to communicate and reason with him, all I got in return were cold words and disdainful looks. "She's like my sister. Can't you stop being so petty?" This was what he said to me most often. I loved him, so I believed him. For 5 years, I endured and retreated, deceiving myself, thinking time would wash away all misunderstandings and prejudices. But in the end, I was still defeated by the cruel truth of reality. I had thought that once the child was born, his heart would return to our home, to my side. But in the end, everything was destroyed at the hands of his first love. The injured hand, the bandaging, the disinfecting, it was all just an excuse. Since when did such a minor issue require the personal attention of an expert like him? It was nothing more than his love for Rachel Palmer, his willingness to indulge all her affectations. From the moment she returned to the country, I had lost completely. Thinking of this, a bitter smile tugged at my cracked lips. As the nurse left and closed the hospital room door, I took out my phone and unlocked it. 8 hours had passed since I called him, yet not a single message had come. With my hand that wasn't connected to the IV, I trembled as I typed on the keyboard and pressed send. "Mark, let's get a divorce." These words I had hesitated to say for 5 years were finally spoken.